How Sigma males rise through pain. Let's be real, pain and the trauma that often comes with it is not a good thing in our lives. In a utopian world, no one should have to grow through pain. But at some point in our lives, we all go through some sort of pain. That's just a fact of life. It's often hard to see a way out of the tunnel when we're in pain. Another fact is that the pain that we go through at whatever stage in our lives changes us. Depending on how we handle the pain, these changes can be positive or negative. Many people often fail to channel their pain into positive outcomes. They allow the experience of their pain to negatively shape their outlook on life. They never really escape the trauma that the pain has caused them, and in many cases, this prevents them from achieving their full potential in life. Unlike many people, Sigma males always rise above their pain to become a better version of themselves. They never allow their pain to dim their bright light. They channel their pain into their experiences, build resilience and strength to forge ahead in life. Regardless of the cause of the pain, Sigma males always take personal responsibility for their part in it or their reaction to it. Number 1. Explores his feelings. Many people have difficulty rising above their pain because they've not really settled down to allow their emotions to run their course. The hurt they're experiencing is so great that they just want it to go away. While it's understandable to always want those feelings to go away as fast as they come, it often prevents us from fully understanding our emotions at a time we're experiencing the pain. Being in touch with our emotions when we're hurt helps us to really understand why we're hurting. For example, when we feel pain because of heartbreak, allowing our emotions to flow can help us to know if the reason for our pain is because we feel like a failure or because we don't feel worthy of love. It's from such understanding that we can take the most appropriate step going forward. The Sigma male doesn't suppress his feelings or emotions when going through pain. He expresses and works through his emotions to get a better understanding of them. He knows that understanding the root cause of his feelings and emotions will hasten his healing. Suppressing emotions and feelings only makes the pain greater at a future date. Suppressing emotions is like blocking the mouth of a tap and then suddenly letting go. The burst of water that gushes out is like the level of pain we might experience at a later date if we suppress emotions. Number 2. Moment of growth. Many people suffer from a defeatist mindset when they experience pain. A defeatist mindset simply means giving up on something, usually a challenge, before you've even started it. It's a negative mindset where people think they're gonna fail before they've even tried. This mindset prevents people from rising above the pain and challenges in life because they've disqualified themselves before the race even started. The Sigma male, on the other hand, has a victory or a growth mindset. He believes in his ability to turn situations around for his own benefit. When going through pain, the Sigma male focuses his mind on ways he can learn from it. He's more concerned about adding lessons from the pain to his wealth of experience as he forges ahead. He's not willing to allow the pain he's just suffered to be in vain. Learning from pain is a way of taking power back from the situation or people that caused the pain. Number 3. Acceptance. The defeat attitude or reaction to pain for many people is to begin to question themselves or their worth. They begin to ask what they did to deserve the terrible experience they're going through. This question then leads to self-blame for the experience. This self-blame leads to self-pity, which makes it difficult to rise above the pain. Many people think they must have done something for such terrible pain to happen to them, when in fact it's not always the case. The Sigma is able to escape this cycle and trap of self-pity by accepting what has happened to him. He doesn't spend his time trying to figure out and rationalize the reason why he's going through a particularly painful experience. He just accepts that pain is part of life. It's something that just happens at one point in our lives. Number 4. Takes personal responsibility. The Sigma does something instructive after accepting that pain is part of life, and that's taking personal responsibility. Taking personal responsibility means taking full accountability for everything that happens to us. It means taking accountability for your thoughts, decisions, and actions. This leads to better control of one's life because there's little to no room for blame games. Lack of personal responsibility makes many people susceptible to blaming others or things for the pain they go through. While it might be accurate to lay such blames at the doorstep of others, it absolves them of any responsibility. Number 5. He's rebellious. The Sigma male is known to live outside the social hierarchy. He instead prefers to dance and live by his own rules. This rebellious nature means the Sigma male doesn't subscribe to social labels and norms when it comes to challenges and pain. He goes against the mainstream order, resisting any label that might have a subconscious effect on his ability to thrive and rise above pain and challenges. On the other hand, many people are quick to accept social labels and descriptions when they go through pain. While it's true that many painful experiences make many people traumatized, depressed, or anxious, many people, without professional assistance and care, are quick to self-diagnose and pick up these labels. What they fail to realize is that these labels have a subconscious effect on our ability to rise above the pain. Self-labeling instantly makes some people comfortable and complacent in their pain. Number 6. Brutal honesty. One thing the Sigma male is known for is his brutal honesty with himself and others. Just as he's not afraid to say what's on his mind to people, he's also not afraid to admit his own weaknesses. Part of the Sigma's strategy to rise through pain is to brutally admit areas he could have done better to prevent a particularly painful experience from happening. This is part of the personal responsibility mentioned earlier, which often leads to making concrete lifestyle changes. Self-blame, on the other hand, often leads to self-pity. People who shy away from personal responsibility often refuse to admit their weaknesses because of the mental discomfort that often comes with it. Number 7. Self-validation. When we experience pain, it's natural to always expect care and sympathy from others, especially those we care about. While this is not a bad thing, many people fall into the trap of depending on such sympathy or good words from others to rise above the pain. With the rise of social media, people are increasingly turning to strangers to help them rise above the pain. The downside to this is that people then lose the motivation to work on their problem because they enjoy the barrage of attention sympathy they're getting. They're afraid that all the attention will disappear if they work and get through their problem. The Sigma can never fall into this trap because he doesn't depend on others to feel good about himself. Hence, he doesn't wait on others to shower him with sympathy before taking decisive steps that will make him rise above his pain. Number 8. Being adaptable. The reason why many people find it difficult to rise above pain is simply because they're too rigid. They simply refuse to accept the new status quo and switch their lifestyle or behavior to suit the new situation. They're stuck in the past, forgetting that change is constant in life. The Sigma male, on the other hand, thrives against pain because of his fluidity. He doesn't take to heart the changes that pain brings. He simply adjusts his life and mentality to the new situation. Number 9. Sets concrete plans and goals. Many people are so paralyzed with self-pity and dependence on the sympathy of strangers that they fail to make any concrete plan on how to proceed from their place of pain. This is further compounded when such people refuse to take personal responsibility in the first place. Making concrete plans comes easy for the Sigma male because he's already gone through the process of self-reflection, taking personal responsibility, and admitting areas of weakness and improvement. He already knows what to do to grow from his experience of pain. Number 10. Relies on his circle. No man is an island, and the Sigma male is not excluded from this fact. Rather than rely on strangers for sympathy and support, the Sigma male often consults those closest to him for personal advice and support, especially when such people have experienced similar pain in their lives. If you're a Sigma male, give this video a thumbs up. Please share your favorite way from the list and a personal strategy you use in rising above pain by leaving a comment below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful videos like this. We'll see you in the next one.